Hey guys, welcome back to Diet Jesus. My name is Maple.
And I'm Arianna.
And today we are watching Game of Thrones. We're on season 1, episode 5.
And if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe, and then check out our Patreon. We've got full-length watch-alongs as well as early access to future YouTube edits before they go live.
Yeah, I imagine like this episode and the next one will be kind of juicy, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Because we've set the stage. The stage has been set.
The stage has been set. Set design's gone. All right, Nettie Pooh, what are we doing?
He's lurking, looking for information.
Does Sir Hugh have any family in the capital?
No, I stood vigil for him myself last night.
He'd never worn this armor before.
By the
Not
mountain.
for him, going against the mountain.
Who determines the draw?
All the knights draw straws, Lord Star.
But who holds the straws?
Life is strange. Not so many years ago, we fought as enemies at the Trident.
I'm glad we never met on the field, Sir Barristan. As is my wife. I don't think the widow's life would suit her.
You're too modest. I've seen you cut down a dozen great knights.
My father once told me you're the best he'd ever seen. Never knew the man to be wrong about matters of combat.
He was a fine man, your father. What the Mad King did to him was a terrible crime.
That lad, he was a squire until a few months ago. How could he afford a new suit of armor?
Perhaps Lord Aaron left him some money. I hear the king wants to joust today.
Yes, that will never happen.
Robert tends to do what he wants.
If the king got what he wanted all the time, he'd still be fighting a damned rebellion.
It's made too small, Your Grace. It won't go.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat arse. Did you know that?
You're too fat for your armor.
Fat? Is that how you speak to your king?
But you are. That's a fact.
Oh, it's funny, is it? You heard the hand. The king's too fat for his armor. Go find the breastplate stretcher. Ow! It's all right. You watch me out there. I still know how to point a lance.
You've no business jousting. Leave that for the young men.
Why? Because I'm king? Piss on that. I want to hit somebody.
And who's going to hit your bike?
Anybody who can. And the last man in his saddle.
Will be you. There's not a man in the Seven Kingdoms would risk hurting you.
You're telling me those cowards had let me win?
Yeah.
I mean, they usually do. It's what they used to do with King Henry VIII.
You're a squire. A Lannister boy.
Yeah.
Bloody idiot. But Cersei insisted. I have John Arryn to thank for her. Cersei Lannister will make a good match, she told me. Her father on your side. I thought being king meant I could do whatever I wanted. Let's go watch him ride. At least I can smell someone else's blood.
The Night of the Flowers.
Night of the Flowers.
Thank you, Sir Loris.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. And is that the mountain?
Yeah. I'm still reeling over the fact that it was Jon Arryn who told him to marry Cersei and then Cersei fucking murdered him. Wow, here we go.
Woo! Down he goes.
Such a shame, Littlefinger.
And tell me, Lord Renly,
Lord Renly.
when will you be having your friend?
Yeah, okay. The glance was interesting.
Same.
Loris knew his mare was in heat. Quite crafty, really.
Sir Loris would never do that. There's no honor in tricks.
No honor, and quite a bit of gold.
Sword? What?
He doesn't
Pretty
like
sure
it.
that is not the rules of a... He is out of f***ing control. Bro!
Whoa!
Did he just kill his own horse? This is insane.
Even me.
Stop this madness in the name of God!
Man, show me how you use your game.
No!
I
Yeah,
show
move the f out of the way.
I can't believe he decapitated his own horse.
Give you my life, sir.
I'm no sir.
Remove his hood. Captive wolves from his horse.
What the f is that? What is happening?
This isn't the King's Road. You said we were riding for Winterfell.
I did. Often and loudly.
Very wise. Word's probably gotten to my father by now. He'll be offering a handsome reward. Everyone knows a Lannister always pays his debts.
Would you be so good as to untie me?
Why would I do that?
Why not? Am I going to run? The hill tribes would kill me for my boots. Unless a shadow cat ate me first.
Shadow cats and hill tribes are the least of your concerns.
Ah, the Eastern Road.
You're taking me to your sisters to answer for my imagined crimes. Tell me, Lady Stark, when was the last time you saw your sister?
5 years ago.
She's changed. She was always a bit touched, but now you might as well kill me here.
I am not a murderer, Lannister.
Neither am I. I had nothing to do with the attempt on your son's life.
The dagger found...
What sort of imbecile arms an assassin with his own blade?
Exactly.
Am I starting to make sense?
Yeah.
Are they coming for him?
Lady, this way.
Oh! Ah! Ah!
Untie me. If I die, what's the point?
Ooh. Is he gonna escape? I mean, it won't look good for him if he doesn't save her.
Yep.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Good Lord.
First, you need a woman. Nothing like a woman after a fight.
Well, I'm willing if she is.
Oh.
Well, what was that? Are we not going to get any explanations? Or is it just like the
Maybe,
tribes?
you know how you said, oh, they'll steal my boots. Maybe
Yeah.
it was them. Right, obviously.
Sigil, a kraken. Its words you do not say.
Lords?
The Greyjoys, the Westerland. Sigil, a lion. Words, a Lannister always pays his debt.
No.
Which we haven't made it over there yet.
Their official motto.
Lords, the Lannisters.
We're still on their words.
I don't know them.
You do know them, think.
I'm bowed, unbent, unbroken.
That's House Martell.
Righteous in wrath.
House Onward.
Family, duty, honour.
Those are Tully words, your mother's. Are we playing a game?
Family, duty, honour. Is that the right order?
You know it is.
Family comes first.
The mother had to leave Winterfell to protect the family.
How can she protect the family if she's not with her family?
When you were born, I was the one who pulled you from your mother. I placed you in her arms. From that moment until the moment she dies, she will love you absolutely, fiercely.
Why did she leave?
I still can't tell you, but she will be home soon. Sometimes I worry you're too smart for your own good.
I'll never shoot another arrow.
And where is that written?
You need legs to work a bow.
If the saddle Lord Tyrion designed actually works, you could learn to shoot a bow from horseback.
I was just thinking that.
Dothraki boys learn when they're 4 years old. Why shouldn't you?
How is your son, my lord?
He'll never walk again.
But his mind is sound.
So they say.
I suffered an early mutilation myself. Some doors close forever. Others open in most unexpected places. If the wrong ears heard what I'm about to tell you, off comes my head. North or south, they sing no songs for spiders. But there are things you must know. You are the king's hand, and the king is a fool. Your friend, I know, but a fool, and doomed unless you save him.
I've been in the capital a month. Why have you waited so long to tell me this?
I didn't trust you. The Queen is not the only one who has been watching you closely. There are few men of honor in the capital. You are one of them. I would like to believe I am another, strange as that may seem.
What sort of doom does the king face?
The same sort as Jon Arryn. The Tears of Lys, they call it. A rare and costly thing. As clear and tasteless as water, it leaves no trace.
Who gave it to him?
Some dear friend, no doubt. But which one? Lord Arryn was a kind and trusting man. There was one boy. All he was, he owed to Jon Arryn.
The squire, Sir Hugh.
Pity what happened to him. Just when his life seemed to be going.
Because the Lannisters paid him off for poisoning Jon Arryn. That's how he had money.
Who paid Sir Hugh?
The Lannisters, they got money.
Man of peace. He was hand for 17 years, 17 good years.
Wow.
Why kill him?
He started asking questions.
What questions?
Girl, I feel like you should not be down there. Is it the dragon?
It's the fucking dragon skull.
Found one bastard already. He has the book.
Ooh.
And when he knows the truth, what will he do?
The gods alone know. The fools tried to kill his son. What's worse, they botched it. The wolf and the lion will bid each other's throats. We will be at war soon, my friend.
What good is war now? We're not ready.
Wolf and the...
Khal Drogo will not make his move until his son is born. You know what these savages are.
Delay.
You know how they say.
Move fast, I reply. This is no longer a game for two players.
So, is that to overthrow Robert? A distraction to overthrow Robert?
Well, because I mean, what happens if Robert...
Because he brought up the Dothrakis, and homie thinks that they're gonna fight for him.
The first to arrive,
Aberramical.
the last to leave. I admire your industry.
You do move quietly. You look a bit lonely today. Should pay a visit to my brothel this evening. First boy is on the house.
I think you are mistaking business with pleasure.
Am I?
All those birds that whisper in your ear, such pretty little things. Trust me. We accommodate all inclinations.
I heard the most awful rumor about a certain lord with a taste for fresh cadavers. Must be enormously difficult to accommodate that inclination. The logistics alone, to find beautiful corpses before they rot.
Strictly speaking,
Necrophilia.
such a thing would not be in accordance with the king's laws.
Disgusting.
Tell me, does someone somewhere keep your balls in a little box?
Do you know, I have no idea where they are, and we had been so close. But enough about me. How have you been since we last saw each other?
Since you last saw me, or since I last saw you?
Now, the last time I saw you, you were talking to the Hand of the King.
Saw me with your own eyes.
Eyes I own.
Council business. We all have so much to discuss with Ned Stark. But you know something? I do believe that I have seen you even more recently than you have seen me.
Oh, hot dang.
Yes, when I saw you escorting a certain foreign dignitary. Council business. Of course, you would have friends from across the narrow sea. You're from there yourself, after all.
Ooh. Oh.
To stand at a crossroads where turning left means loyalty to a friend, turning right, loyalty to the realm.
Please.
To find myself in a position where a simple word to the king...
What are you two conspiring about? Well, whatever it is, you'd best hurry up. My brother is coming.
To a small council meeting?
Disturbing news from far away.
Off with you. No begging.
I'm not a beggar. I live here.
Do you want a smack on your ear to help you with your hearing?
I want to see my father.
He's lying on the floor of some tavern, getting pissed on by his friends.
My father is Hand of the King. I'm not a boy. I'm Arya Stark of Winterfell. And if you lay a hand on me, my father will have both your heads on spikes. Now, are you going to let me by, or do I need to smack you on the ear to help with your hearing?
Damn. Go off, Queen.
You promised me this would stop.
They said they were going to kill you. I'm not lying. They said you found the bastard, and the wolves are fighting the lions and the savage.
Where did you hear this?
In the dungeons, near the dragon skull.
What were you doing in the dungeons?
Following in a cat.
Chasing a cat.
Pardon, my lord. There's a Night's Watchman here begging a word. Says it's urgent.
Your name, friend?
Yorin, if it please.
Did Benjen send you?
No one sent me, my lord. I'm here to find men for the wall. See if there's any scum in the dungeons might be fit for service.
We'll find recruits for you.
Thank you, my lord, but that's not why I disturb you now. The whole city will know by tomorrow.
Know what?
Best said in private, my lord.
Go on. We'll talk more later. Jory, take her safely to her room.
He's not taking her seriously.
Come on, milady. You heard your father.
How many guards does my father have?
Here in King's Landing, 50.
Where are they?
Anyone kill him, would you?
No fear on that count, little lady.
Well,
It's about your wife, my lord. She's taking the imp.
And then if she does something to him, then that will be
We're far from home.
Cersei's reason to throw a fit.
Lady Arianna expecting your visit.
There was no time to send word.
Rebel against
Ask, my lady.
the Starks.
Why he is with you.
Oh, and the
That's
dogs,
why there
the
is no
wolves were a
time.
foreshadow.
He is my prisoner.
He doesn't look like a prisoner.
My sister will decide what he looks like.
Yes, my lady. Will at that.
The Eyrie. Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Lord Stark, your presence has been requested in the small council chamber. A meeting has been called.
I need to see the king first.
The king is at the small council meeting, my lord. He has summoned you.
The whore is pregnant.
You're speaking of murdering a child.
I warned you this would happen back in the north. I warned you, but you didn't care to hear. Well, I want them dead. Mother and child both.
You'll dishonor yourself forever if you do this.
Honor? I've got 7 kingdoms to rule. 1 king, 7 kingdoms. Do you think it's honor that's keeping the peace? It's fear. Fear and blood.
Then we're no better than the Mad King.
Careful, Ned. Careful now.
You want to assassinate a girl? Because the spider heard a rumour.
No rumour, my lord. The princess is with child.
Based on whose information?
Sir Jorah Mormont. He is serving as advisor to the Targaryens.
Mormont.
So he is an advisor, okay.
Lingers the whispers of a traitor.
Jorah Mormont's a slaver, not a traitor. Small difference, I know, to an honourable man.
And if he's right, if she has a son, a Targaryen at the head of a Dothraki army, what then?
The narrow sea still lies between us.
Do nothing. That's your wise advice. You're my counsel. Counsel! Speak sense to this honourable fool.
I understand your misgivings. It is a terrible thing we must consider, a vile thing. Yet we who presume to rule must sometimes do vile things for the good of the realm. Should the gods grant Daenerys a son, the realm will bleed.
All right, so we're putting a hit on a baby.
Even that she should die now, so that tens of thousands might live.
We should have had them both killed years ago.
I followed you into war. Twice. But I will not follow you now. The Robert I grew up with didn't tremble at the shadow of an unborn child.
Oof.
Hit him with it.
She dies.
I will have no part in it.
You're the king's hand, Lord Stark. You'll do as I command, or I'll find me a hand who will.
Bye.
I thought you were a better man.
Out, damn you, I've done with you. Go, run back to Winterfell. I'll have your head on a spike.
That's intentional to go get his wife since they were saying all those other things.
I'll go
The imp and
my
his
daughters. Get them ready. Do it yourself. Don't ask anyone for help.
Right away, my lord. Lord Baelish is here for you.
Oh, of course he is.
His Grace went on about you at some length.
What can I do for you?
When do you return to Winterfell? If you're still here come nightfall, I'll take you to see the last person John Arryn spoke with before falling ill. If that sort of thing still interests you.
Oh.
We don't have the time.
It won't take more than an hour, but as you please.
Round up all the men we have and station them outside the guild's chambers. With your best 2 swords.
Heward and Will?
Find them and meet me at the stables.
You bring him here without permission. You pollute my home with his presence.
Yo, what the fuck?
Aunt has done a bad thing, Robin, a very bad thing. You remember her, don't you?
She's lost it.
Look at him. The Lord of all the Vale.
Still breastfeeding.
You wrote me about the Lannisters, warning me to stay away from them, not to bring one here.
Mummy? Is that the bad man?
It is. He killed your father. He murdered the hand of the king.
Oh, did I kill him too? I've been a very busy man.
Watch your tongue. These men are knights of the Vale. Every one of them would die for me.
If any harm comes to me, my brother Jaime will see that they do.
You can't hurt us! No one can hurt us here! Tell him, Mummy! Tell him!
Oh, this is a lot.
He's just trying to frighten us. No one will hurt my baby.
So they do.
Mummy, I want to see the bad man fly.
Are you gonna catapult him?
My little love. This man is my prisoner. I will not have him harmed. Savardis, my sister's guest.
Is she the mom and the witch?
Take him down below so he can rest.
Oh.
You got sneak talk now.
Oh, don't like that.
Ooh, back up. Hey, at least it's got drainage.
Stark's lucky he still has a head. Robert will rant for a few days, but he won't do anything. Brother thinks that anyone who hasn't been to war isn't a man. He treats me as if I'm a spoiled child. Oh, and you're not. Loras Tyrell, the Knight of the Flowers? How many wars have you fought in? Oh, and how much did your father spend on that armour of yours? Hold still. All I ever hear from Robert and Stannis is how I'm not tough enough, how I squirm at the sight of blood.
You'd vomit when that boy's eye was knocked out in the melee.
His eye was dangling out of the damn socket.
He shouldn't have entered the melee if he didn't know how to fight.
Easy for you to say. Not everyone is such a gifted swordsman.
Oh, it's not a gift. No one gave it to me. I'm good because I work at it. Every day of my life since I could hold a stick. So, how did it end up? The Targaryen girl will die?
Needs to be done. Robert's rather tasteless about it. Every time he talks about killing her, I swear the table rises 6 inches.
It's a shame he can't muster the same enthusiasm for his wife.
He does have a deep, abiding lust for her money.
Yeah.
You have to give it to the Lannisters. They may be the most pompous, ponderous the gods ever suffered to walk the world, but they do have an outrageous amount of money.
I have an outrageous amount of money.
Not as much as the Lannisters. Robert's threatening to take me hunting with him. Last time we were out there for 2 weeks, tramping through the trees in the rain, day after day, all so he can stick his spear into something's flesh. But Robert loves his killing, and he's the king.
How did that ever happen?
Because he loves his killing, and he used to be good at it.
Do you know who should be king?
Be serious.
I am. My father could be your bank. I've never fought in a war before, but I'd fight for you.
I'm 4th in line.
Okay, so...
Line of royal succession. Joffrey is a monster. Tommen is 8.
Stannis?
Stannis has the personality of a lobster.
He's still my older brother.
What are you doing? Look at it. You cut me. It's just blood. We've all got it in us. If you become king, you're going to see a lot of this. You need to get used to it. People love you. They love to serve you because you're kind to them. You're willing to do what needs to be done.
Doesn't seem like he is.
Get over it. You don't love killing. Where is it written that power is the sole province of the worst? You would be a wonderful king.
I'm sorry your marriage to Ned Stark didn't work out. You seemed so good together.
Glad I could do something to make you happy.
Oh, Lord.
Without a hand, everything will fall to pieces.
I suppose this is where you tell me to give the job to your brother, Jamie.
Yep.
He's not serious enough. I'll say this for Ned Stark. He's serious enough. Was it really worth it? Losing him this way?
What's she getting at?
The Targaryen girl convinces her horse lord husband to invade, and the Dothraki horde crosses the narrow sea.
You're screwed.
We won't be able to stop them.
Dothraki don't sail. Every child knows that. They don't have siege weapons.
It's a neat little trick you do. You move your lips and your father's voice comes out. Let's say Viserys Targaryen lands with 40,000 Dothraki screamers at his back. We hole up in our castles. Only a fool would meet the Dothraki in an open field. They go from town to town, looting and burning, killing every man who can't hide behind a stone wall, stealing all our crops and livestock, enslaving all our women and children. When did the people decide that Viserys Targaryen is the rightful monarch after all?
We still outnumber them.
Which is the bigger number, 5 or 1?
5.
5. 1. One army, a real army, united behind one leader. Our purpose died with the Mad King. Now we've got as many armies as there are men with gold in their purse, and everybody wants something different. Your father wants to own the world.
So he thinks his kingdom's too divided?
His head in the snow.
What do you want?
And it probably doesn't help that Ned is like... Even somebody who's supposed to be that close to him is divided against him.
We haven't had a real fight in 9 years. Backstabbing doesn't prepare you for a fight, and that's all the realm is now. Backstabbing and scheming and arse-licking and money-grubbing. Sometimes I don't know what holds it together.
Our marriage.
So here we sit. 17 years later, holding it all together. Don't you get tired?
Every day.
How long can hate hold a thing together?
Well, 17 years is quite a long time.
Yes, it is.
What was she like?
You've never asked about her, not once. Why not?
I thought if I didn't talk about her, she'd just fade away for you. That wasn't going to happen.
Ned's sister.
I refuse to ask out of spite.
So why now?
What harm could Lyanna Stark's ghost do to either of us that we haven't done to each other 100 times over?
You want to know the horrible truth? I can't even remember what she looked like.
Oh.
I only know she was the one thing I ever wanted. Someone took her away from me. And 7 kingdoms couldn't fill the hole she left behind.
I felt something for you once, you know.
I know.
Even after we lost our first boy.
Okay, so maybe it was a bastard.
Just a random guy, but like, who is he?
For us? Was there ever a time, ever a moment?
No. Does that make you feel better or worse?
Doesn't make me feel anything.
No. What an honest conversation.
Yeah, at least we know they talk, I guess, to each other sometimes.
She looks like him.
Where are they finding all these giant babies, man?
That's his nose. His black
Another
hair.
bastard.
Tell him how beautiful she is. I don't want no jewels or nothing. Just him. The king was always good to me.
When John Arryn came to visit you, what did he want?
He wasn't that sort of man, my lord. He just wanted to know if the child was happy. Healthy.
So that's the king's baby?
Yeah, he's another bastard.
Girl, she'll...
I mean, she's another bastard, sorry.
Brothels make a much better investment than ships, I've found.
So that's the second bastard that John Arryn was talking to.
Robert's bastards. And John Arryn tracked them all down. Why?
He was the king's hand. Perhaps Robert wanted them looked after. He was overcome with fatherly love.
I highly doubt that.
Boobies. Okay, are we trying to push? There's more important things to be thinking about. Put your tits away. Are we trying to push Joffrey out?
I mean, who isn't? Or,
like,
well, that's the thing, though. If you find it's like none of their children might be Robert's, which is a scary thing. So if they found a bastard,
Small pack of wool.
Then does the bastard become next in line?
Not usually, because it's not.
Was the hand of the king. I'm not sure what he is. Lord of somewhere very far away.
Goddamn, Jamie.
What's the meaning of this?
Yeah, Winterfell,
Back
bro.
inside, where it's safe. I'm looking for my brother. You remember my brother, don't you, Lord Stark? Seems he had some trouble on the road. You wouldn't know what happened to him, would you?
He was taken at my command to answer for his crimes.
My lords,
Rather you die sword in hand.
if you threaten my lord again...
As in, I'm going to open your lord from balls to brains and see what Starks are made of.
You kill me. Your brother's a dead man.
You're right. Take him alive. Kill his men.
Oh, shit.
Dory's fucking him up.
Oh! I don't like this guy. Oh my god.
My brother, Lord Stark. I want him back.
He just basically jumped him.
And it's crazy because Jamie was like, why would you? Because I guess homie was trying to help. That's dishonorable.
So then did somebody else plant the knife? No, because they wanted to fucking kill Bran. Either way, they're the ones who did that. So then why did they use the, I just don't understand. Like, why was his knife the one? Oh, fuck. I don't fucking know, man. Okay. Am I losing track? Should I know? Am I supposed to know? So I do really wonder, like, fully what Yoren, the wall recruiter, said to Ned that made him, like, shift so hard. Because I feel like whatever Yoren said.
We heard it.
Well, like, I just feel like there's more, maybe.
Why? I'm confused.
I don't know. Like, I just feel like I'm missing something.
Yoren said your wife has Tyrion, or I don't think I'm saying his name right. And they did that Tyrion. And then Ned wasn't going to leave until
the king wanted to kill the kid.
But I feel like Ned overreacted because he knew that his wife's in a I also feel like he probably wouldn't have been as extremely opposed and made it such a thing that he's going to leave if he wasn't trying to get to Cat.
Right. And but my thing is like, why implement your brother? Because they're the ones who put the hit out. So why give the assassin your brother's knife, knowing that he would have to cross back through Winterfell when he went to the wall?
I don't know, because I think they've got beef, period, point blank. I think it's part of the bigger plan. Because
With,
you know how Varys,
with Ned's sister? You think it's all about that?
No, not at all. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it has more to do with, I don't think they would have tried to kill Bran without them being caught.
They've been talking a lot about their father, the Lannisters.
But I think it's more of a distraction because, again, it was the person from the Narrow Sea talking about how, do you know what I mean? If the Starks are against the Lannisters, and that's a distraction, and that's a war within the realm already, then they're not going to be as much paying attention for the outside invasion. Do you see what I mean? If there's already inner fighting.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It seems like the main focus should be the fact that, like, the war, that there is an outer invasion that's coming, but everybody's... Oh my God. They need to get their shit together.
Yeah.
This is messy.
I don't know. There's something else going on behind the scenes though too. Because
that's what I don't know. That's why I'm like, okay, like I know that I feel like killing Bran was just this random thing that happened on the side because he caught them fucking. Which they're obviously trying to like hide that, but then it's also like the king has all these bastards everywhere.
Yeah, that's
so then is he trying to hide that? So then maybe the king killed his own hand? Because he was going and seeing all the bastards?
Doesn't feel like Robert's style.
No, and based on what they shown me of the personalities of everybody, I feel like...
So I'm going to bring this back. So the seed is strong, right?
Yeah.
Probably meaning Robert's bastards are living. So why'd that first kid die?
Yeah, why did their first kid die?
I think that all ties it together. That's what I was talking about.
So, okay, what do you think? Why? Like, because you think that... Are you asking me to put this together in my own brain?
No,
because
no,
of what you may know or may not know?
I am not speaking in code at all. I just gave you the information that I was like, I'm not sure with it, like where this is coming from. So think about it. The seed is strong, right? And he's going and seeing all these bastards that are alive.
So that means his, like, they're saying the seed is strong because he's everywhere. Like, his seed is everywhere.
His babies are living. Nobody, say that nobody.
Yeah, okay, right. So then, yeah, why did his first kid die?
I feel like that, because you know how I was like, maybe that's the kid. And I was like, no, I don't think so. But the seed is strong. That feels very... And I don't think...
So then there shouldn't have been a reason for their kid. I feel like she killed her baby. I think she killed the baby.
And I feel like the other babies are... I don't know, they're all real blonde.
I mean, you're fucking your brother in medieval times. Like, bitch, like, please tell me that you fucking know how to track your cycle. I would be astonished.
Put a Lannister on the throne.
No, I know, but yeah, I get that. But it's like, that's why I'm saying they've been mentioning their father a lot. Like, their father has come up a lot. So it's like, does it ultimately come around to, like, are they doing their, like, is their bidding for their father?
Ooh, where it's like that weird Cleopatra and, like...
Because like they already have a lot of money. They already have a lot of money.
So they just want to keep the
bloodline, like...
So gross.
So, maybe Cersei and...
Yeah. I don't know, man. There's a lot of moving pieces.
Your mother, aunt, uncle, brother. Mommy, daddy. I'm your mother, aunt, uncle, brother. I'm your brother, uncle, grandpa.
And he was looking at the histories of the families. And they brought that up again when Arya overhears the conversation about wanting to kill Ned.
Which they already wanted to kill Ned.
And that's what I'm saying.
So now they're really going to want to kill Ned. And that's why I was thinking, I was like, well, now Cersei, like, does Cersei...
But she even comes out and said, Ned's serious. And that her brother isn't serious enough to be the king's hand.
Carlin, why the fuck are you fucking him? I don't know. This is a mess.
A mess. I thought we would get more information literally this medieval, episode, but we're not.
Medieval reality TV.
Yeah, truly.
So, okay, well, hopefully I can piece this together a little bit better in the next episode. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, this has been fun. We will catch you in the next episode.
See you guys.
Bye.